Now believe me, I know that coffee sequence to start this video was a colossal waste of time. There's no comparing my efforts with video cameras to that of Mr. Peter McKinnon's. That man can make making coffee the most interesting video of all time. And all I can do is hack it together. Oh yeah, by the way, there's just like a small blizzard going on right now. Blizzard is it's not that bad out, but it's possible this is the wrong bike to be bringing into work today. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with this.
Hello, darling. This is Louis, darling. It's so nice to have you back where you belong.
Yeah, going down that hill on the bike. Not a wise decision today.
You lookin' swell, darling. I can tell, darling. You still glowing, you still growing, you still going strong. I feel the bloom sway of the band's play.
So I've been kind of stressed out the last few weeks or so. Hence the well, I don't want to say that's the only reason why I haven't been uploading super frequently, but it's certainly a contributing factor. This past week, Ansel and I did put 2 separate offers on a house that we really, really wanted. I would have loved to show it to you guys, but we got declined both times, and someone else got the house. And as I mentioned before, I am kind of looking for another source of employment. And the companies that I kind of told you guys about before, well, I never really did end up getting I never really got a response from any of them. But tonight I have an extremely promising and pretty exciting opportunity that, if it goes well, it's something I'm really excited about. But I don't want to jinx it by telling you about it before my meeting tonight. So just know, tonight at 6:30, I've got a meeting for something that, you know.
One of our old favorite songs from way back when. So take a rap, fellas, right on empty lap, fellas, darling.
See, if I wasn't so stubborn and actually like rode a bike with fenders, I could ride on that filthy, disgusting road right now. Someone once asked in the comments, how bad does it need to be outside for you to not ride? If the shop is open, I ride. I don't necessarily think that's a super good thing. I'm just a cheap person. Rest assured, this does suck. Oh, I can feel the bridge going up and down with the wind.
I feel the bloom sway, but the band's playing one of our old favorite songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, have a little faith in me, fellas.
I know this seems like a pretty absurd amount of walking in comparison to how I would generally ride in the morning, especially with the roads not being too bad, but there's no heat in the shop, and I gotta do everything I can to stay dry, because otherwise I'll freeze. You see, if I was smart, I would have brought my bike lock with me this morning so that I could actually bike over to where my meeting is tonight. And further to being smarter, I probably should have dressed better for tonight as well. Dang. There's no mirrors in here. Angela's coming to pick me up at the shop. See, this is how I end up with just so many bikes sitting around in the store. I'm gonna finish this video off with a story and get rid of the cryptic feeling of the beginning of this video. I like to think I do a pretty good job of making it obvious that I'm very interested in doing something like this for a living. Now, a lot of you regular viewers, you know that I have a history in the world of engineering. I've got a diploma in engineering. It's a nice piece of paper, and in fact, it's something that I like to bring up here often enough because it sounds cool. But in between my time at my last engineering job and where I've been at right now, especially in what I've been doing here on YouTube and the ideas and thoughts I have in what I would like to create for a living, that piece of paper doesn't really fit into that mold anymore. And lately I've been leaning on this thing that I've built through this YouTube channel to apply to jobs that I never thought I'd be able to apply to before. Things that people go to university for like marketing roles. And funny enough, a job posting in a local Facebook group that I'm in came up earlier this week for a job at a startup company in the cycling industry that sounded like it was going to be the perfect fit for me. And tonight, that was the interview for that position. The company is called Bereda Training. So Bereda Training is an endurance sport annual training app. It was built and designed as a solution to the problem of when something goes wrong in an endurance athlete's training program, things need to be reworked to make sure that you can still hit your fitness goals. Say, for example, with my marathon training that I'm going through right now, I have a set schedule, a set program. If I miss a day, there's no way that I can quickly change the plan to see where I need to put that run that I missed to ensure I get the right amount of training in, the right amount of recovery in, all in a reasonable structure to make sure that I hit my fitness goals. With Bereda, it's all dynamic. You can pull that missed training time out of your annual training plan, hit update, and it will reorganize where you need to do that training to make sure that you hit your goals in all the places that you've specified. I'm going to link to a Bereda 101 video. It explains it significantly better than I ever could with the right amount of visuals. So Dennis, the CEO of Bereda, had posted those jobs up. One of them was a marketing position, and all I could think was, I am building a cycling content machine of a YouTube channel. I love cycling more than anything in the world. There is a cycling tech startup company here in Halifax, and I want to be a part of that so unbelievably bad. And the CEO, Dennis Cotreau, had me in for easily the best interview meeting that I've been into in probably my entire life. It went so well, in fact, that I didn't end up getting a job. Trust me, I get that that doesn't seem to make a whole lot of real sense, but in reality, if I was going to take on a big full-time marketing position at Bereda, it kind of meant that I would give this up. And I wasn't ready to do that. See, for me, this is like my startup, and I don't want to give this up because I feel like I'm still building it. I have not at all gotten to the level that I want to be at. So I'm not letting that discourage me in any way. Like I said, this was easily the most comfortable, easy, best interview setting that I've ever been in my entire life. I've never felt so comfortable selling myself on something that I absolutely adore to do. And it's just sort of cemented the fact that every decision that I've made leading to this point, even though I'm still struggling monetary-wise, and it's still difficult and hard, and there's tons of uncertainty, that the path that I'm building for myself is the right direction. And while I won't be a permanent employee or have a full-time position at Bereda, I'm very, very much interested in helping with the growth of what Dennis and the future team of Bereda want to achieve. And I hope very much to do that with this YouTube channel. So Dennis, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for having me into the office for this interview. I want to finish this off with a plug for Bereda. I have a link to the website down below. Go check it out. I have a feeling this app's going to have a very bright future in the world of endurance athlete training.